How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to another episode of the Great Ace Attorney Resolve Blind. So, last time, we did some more investigating, looked around Shakespeare's room again, and Wagahai is suddenly here. And I'm pretty sure we investigated everything we needed to in this room, so we're gonna have to do, some more investigating elsewhere. And that's just what we're gonna do. Unfortunately, we have to go see Miss Green. Who's gonna offer us probably nothing. Rat.
22nd. That's a big fucking rat.
Yeah, that thing's huge.
February. St. Bartholomew's Hospital. Recovery ward. That's a giant fucking rat. What do you suppose is happening? It sounds like some sort of a disturbance.
Yes, I hear angry voices. What?
Get the hell out of my hospital room.
Be not angry, O apple lady. Verily, thou art mistaken.
Mistaken? I don't remember what voice I gave her.
I think she was Yeah, gave her like a nasal.
Mistaken by foot. You were looking at my painting.
The eye of man hath not heard. The ear of man hath not seen. 'Twas foul indeed. The poison the mustached villain gave it me.
Why are you standing so close?
Forgive me, lady.
I wish that you die from that poison.
Okay, that's a little excessive. God have mercy, apple lady, but thou seest I have vigor still. Behold my Shakespeare dance. Again, Shakespeare has more animation than the entirety of the main series.
So true.
This looks rather ominous, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh. Ah. Lo, 'tis the lawyer from the land whence. Whither's the sun? How now? What are you doing here, Mr. Shakespeare? Mary, I do believe I returned to another ward.
He was looking, that's what he was doing, looking at my terrible work.
Terrible. What?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Pretty? Pretty blad.
It's pretty bad.
Eastern fellow, so dark.
Ow.
You clad. Faith, thy work in court this morning was wonderful. I do applaud thee. Oh, well, thank you. But
Whoa.
that doesn't mean things will go so wonderfully for you tomorrow, does it?
He really does have like tons of sprites.
He does. No! Ah, there we go.
Wow.
Alright. Anon exunt. And scene.
The rat. Yeah, that was pretty good.
What is this dude? Mr. Shakespeare might technically be the victim in this case, but there's definitely a lot more to it than that. It's very hard to pin the man down. Oh.
I'm so sorry. I'm such an awful person.
Ah, Miss Green.
You
Is
are.
everything alright?
Oh, yes, I mean, don't worry about me.
Okay, bye.
They're about to discharge me, so I must get ready to leave now.
I thought they were saying that yesterday. Oh, I see.
Get out. We're delighted that you'll soon be well enough to go home, Miss Green. Oh dear, you're too kind. I don't deserve it.
Are you a piece of shit? Like, you want another knife in the back?
Fuck you then.
Anyway, nice
You
room,
could
I
fit in
guess.
that bag.
I'm gonna shove you in there. Alright, I guess some of these things are already examined.
I really can't believe that they have a hospital room with a rat in it. Like,
Yeah, what the hell? Can't even examine the rat. No, I guess we might have examined it last time. So, are you feeling more like yourself today, Miss Green?
no.
I am. Thank you. I mean, people do recover from ordeals like this, don't they? Even people like me.
What is wrong with you? Well, yes, it really was an
What's
ordeal,
wrong
wasn't
with you? As far as I was concerned, I was just walking along in the snow one evening, minding my own business. And then, completely out of the blue, I was struck in the back by a knife and collapsed unconscious for days. Of course, when I was finally woke up again yesterday, the whole business had been cleared up already. What is wrong with you? What a terrible week it's been for you.
And me.
Yeah, it's basically the worst life ever. Oh no, I'm sure I'm very lucky, really. I'll look back on this fondly.
Yeah, I guess the knife could have gone into your skull.
I really like doing this voice. It's so fucking funny.
Really?
No, I was just joking. Anyway, I must be getting more things together now, so I'm ready to be discharged.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry to take up your time when you're obviously busy.
You should
Sitting
be.
on the bed, doing nothing.
That's my pet rat, Morris.
What? So what was the purpose of coming here?
Rat. I'd have no fucking idea. Show her your armband. Look at this. Oh, is this your painting? It looks like a bunch of nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, what was the point of coming in here? Yeah, we can't even present anything. Okay, bye.
Yeah,
I guess.
I swear everything was examined in here already. I mean, maybe this photo? Yeah, it's this guy. We saw him with, what's his name?
Yeah, with
Mr. Garadev.
I was gonna say Moon.
So he's obviously gonna pop up at some point. And it stands for matters of the heart, not in the least.
Mr. Naruhodo.
Bag. Alright.
Alright, I guess we're just leaving.
Bye, I guess.
Bye.
Anyway.
22nd February, Briar Road.
Nothing.
Why are we going to all these places then? Do we just have free reign right now?
Huh. Alright.
Dun, dun.
I guess we're going to...
I guess we gotta wait. Maybe we just have to make an educated guess here.
22nd February. Please find out where you're fucking going.
Yeah,
Mr.
doing all
and
these
Mrs.
narrations when
Garadev's
they're
room.
not leading to anything.
I know.
Mr.
Whoa.
Garadev appears to be out.
What's going on?
Oh well, I suppose we'll just have to come back again later.
I'm going to throw myself into the fire.
Alright, I guess we're gonna see Natsume then.
Alright, I guess we're going to prison. Natsume isn't there.
My bedroom.
That would be concerning.
Oh.
Oh. What's he doing?
22nd February. A poor bitch's cell. Local prison, cell 9.
My bedroom.
My bedroom.
Ah, look at you.
Oh, Mr. Natsume is back.
So he is. Mr. Natsume, hello.
Leave me to die.
I am a cat.
What?
What the fuck?
I am a furry.
I don't know who Mr. Natsume is, or Hairlock Sholmes. I don't know about courts, or trials, or Old Baileys.
I am a cat.
I am a cat. That's what I am. Just a cat.
Mr. Naruhodo, he's trying to escape from reality.
Let's pull him back in. Trying to? He already has. Completely. So, what is your name then? Wagahai. As yet I have no name.
Mr. Naruhodo, he hasn't fully thought out his new identity yet. Maybe it's not too late to bring him back to reality.
Do you think you could open your eyes for us, Mr. Natsume? I forgot.
They're sealed shut. I guess I'm not a cat anymore.
I am not a cat.
It worked! He's back in the real world.
What was
That was so funny.
What's going to become of me? No. Don't answer that. It's obvious. My accursed soul is never going to escape this accursed fate.
Mr. Natsume, no. This morning's proceedings in court proved that there's hope.
Yes, yes. Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire was brilliant, but... The Reaper is omnipresent! In court, in my lodgings! Here, there, everywhere! What's he looking straight at me for? I think perhaps there are some things we should discuss. Oh, yes, we must. So then I was like...
I love how unwell he is. I am a cat.
Actually,
Look at this.
have I shown you this before? Oh yes, the sweet aroma of our beloved homeland. I think it's still the same.
Yeah, I think so.
I know how you feel.
No, you don't.
Alright, pal. In my whole life, have I ever been so moved as I was today? No. Of course, if I cast my mind back, there were perhaps one or two other occasions that moved me more. But if I just block those out, then today, being in that courtroom was... It was the most moving experience of my life. Welcome to Naruhodo Esquire. You're too kind.
This guy's a lunatic. Scotland Yard found the remaining tea just as we deduced and are analyzing it as we speak.
There's nothing wrong with that tea. They won't find a drop of poison in it. That's a... I feel like they will.
Oh, yeah.
Solemn, sworn, Soski certainty.
Slay.
Tell me, did you both drink the tea at the same time that night? Oh, yes. Most definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, drink tea while it's hot. We both poured it down our throats like it was a hot bath for our bellies.
Oh!
Okay, that was a weird sentence.
And at the time, you were both completely fine.
Yep, I'm fine. Wise words of Apollo Justice.
I'm fine.
As shown by the fact that he and Mr. Shakespeare then engaged in a Romeo and Juliet match. I suppose the focus of tomorrow's proceedings will be how the poison was taken by the victim then. Anyway, what about this sham?
What do you know about this guy?
That rotten Shakespeare! What have I ever done to him? You don't recall him taking issue with you over anything you've done recently.
What did you say? Am I mother? Am I father? Am I...
I've been holed up in my room immersed in books. I don't recall anything. Anything at all. Right. But what I don't understand is why he didn't let me know sooner. Tell me, man, the poison.
Let you know what, Mr. Natsume?
That he was dying? But the soap, of course. What else? I could have used that.
Yeah, you actually look normal right now.
Oh dear. Are you struggling with such a meager stipend?
Yes. Susato, so are we. Of course I am. If I had money, I wouldn't have chosen to live in a cursed existence in such accursed lodgings. Oh yes, you said it's because the place is cursed that it's so cheap, didn't you? Exactly. Especially the room that I rent. The spirit of that capital offender who lived there still haunts the place. And it's trying to kill me. Capital offender? Might I ask, welcome student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire, the next time you visit me, you bring scores of super soft soaps. Blech. Start to spit everywhere. Alright, I guess you want soap. Well, I do have
Lucky
a bar.
for you, we got some.
Mr. Natsume, what do you know about this?
There it is! That lathery lowlife that took my neighbor's life and sent me sliding to the depths of despair. Slippery, sickly, psychotic saboteur! Right. You've really gone off soap, haven't you? Absolutely, and I've made up my mind. The next time someone gives me soap as a present, it's... friendship finished, firmly forever.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know that we can blame soap for everything that's happened, Mr. Natsume.
What? I guess we gotta
What
talk
do
to
you
him.
mean?
Tell me about that. Never mind, you won't.
Tell me about that. Just kidding.
Oh wait, actually, do you know anything about this man? It's nothing much. I accept the present. What's this? It's a newspaper cutting that we found in Mr. Shakespeare's room. Oh, balls. Oh, so he knew, did he? Sorry? About this man, Selden. A convicted killer, and the evil spirit behind the curse that afflicts my lodgings. I'm
What?
tweaking.
What?
Oh, he's already taken the young man's life, and now he's trying to take the life of another, a miserable mustache, maligned Japanese man. Mr. Natsume, if you know something, please, you must tell us. Tell us everything you can about this evil spirit. Okay. Oh man, the truth is, I didn't know the details myself until very recently. That Selden man was arrested about a year ago now. And at the time, he was hiding out in lodgings. At Mr. Garadev's house. What? He lived where you do now? That's right, yes. Exactly where I live now. In my very room.
Bullshit. Oh my, your room was previously occupied by a criminal found guilty of a capital offense?
His name is McGilden. Before his sentence could be carried out, he died in prison. That was 3 months ago now. And that's when it started. The curse.
What really is this curse you keep mentioning, Mr. Natsume?
I don't know.
It's already caused one death, a few months after the criminal passed away in prison. A man died in the room. The man who rented it after Selden, in fact. The poor lodger. He was found dead in mysterious circumstances. The room is locked from the inside. Locked from the inside? Exactly like the case we're dealing with now.
Uh-oh.
So, that's the convict's curse, is it? Yes. Well, that was the start of it. But then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Do you have any idea how the lodger before you passed away, Mr. Natsume?
The official cause of death was asphyxia. When they discovered the body, the room was full of gas. Gas? I only found that out after I'd signed the lease. When Mr. Garrett came to tell me later, I couldn't stop myself trembling. In fact, if I'd known beforehand, I'd probably have been too scared to take the fucking room. Landlord's lease, luckily legal. Lucky for Mr. Garrett, maybe. Not so lucky for poor Mr. Natsume. And now you believe this curse is affecting you? Yes, it is. At first. I just felt as though I was being watched. All the time. And then you talked about having nightmares, didn't you? The dead are trying to take me with them. They come for me and try to suffocate me.
What if Wagahai was the one that was behind all of this? Like, that's why he felt watched and he accidentally, like, locks the door.
Honestly, I wonder if it's the, if it's not Wagahai constantly watching him, it might be that gas man.
Yeah.
Just when I'm starting to, struggling to breathe, I wake up. And the room is as cold as ice.
You're as cold as ice.
But why is your room so cold?
London winters are too cold to bear without any heating on overnight. But for some reason, even though I light the stove before I climb into bed at night, the pilot light always goes out and the room fills with gas. But that's terrible. That's exactly the same situation as what led to the previous occupant's death. And then there's what happened to Mr. Shakespeare last night, when he was mysteriously poisoned. There's clearly more to that incident that can be explained by a curse, though.
Whatever can be the cause of all these strange happenings in Mr. Garadeb's rooms?
I don't know. Huh.
Probably unsafe equipment and unsafe living conditions.
Alright, Garadeb. Tell me about the rooms.
22nd February, Mr. and Mrs. Garadeb's room.
Oh my god. Ah, you're here now, Mr. Garadeb. Where did you go? Right bally business it is for me, you know. Getting out and about. Were you at the Old Bailey by any chance? What? Naturally, fate of my lodgings hanging in the balance and all that. Not a trial to miss. The fate of what's already been dubbed your haunted lodgings, yes. Of course, the place has caused quite a stir around the capital on more than one occasion already. As the old haunted lodgings, or some such. Ah, well, at least he knows. Makes you wonder what the blazes is going on, don't you know? When did Chomes get here?
I don't know.
Alright, I guess he's here now.
Did he crawl through the window?
Like, what the hell?
Yes, I'm sure it does. In fact, thinking back to Mr. Natsume's other
Well, actually, no, I think he came with us, right?
Oh, well, he didn't said a whole
Yeah,
lot
he
of
hasn't
nothing.
said anything, though. I don't know, man. Whatever. Just 2 days ago.
You were at the Old Bailey then as well, weren't you? Testifying with your wife about what happened?
Why?
Who let you in here?
Stopped off at the prison on the way home, in fact. Beastly business. I see. Oh my god.
Where'd you put your cup?
Yeah, how did you balance it?
It's not even on the chair, it's just gone.
So, what brings you to my haunted abode today, eh?
Where did your cup go?
I'm going to ram one of those missiles through my teeth. Alright, tell me about your fucking lodgings, bro.
Was the other option also your lodgings?
I don't know. I didn't even read it. It's a fishy fellow from the Far East and a failed actor, chap of questionable character, eh? Wow.
Fisher from the Far East.
Yes, the house does seem to have something of a magnet for rum fellows of late. Thanks to that bally curse. The convict's curse, you mean?
Teeth chattering.
Ah, heard the stories, have you? One scoundrel was arrested here, and then the next chap in the room goes and keels over. Then there was that woman who dropped dead just outside of the street, not to mention the actor yesterday. Am I next day? Well, I can't help but get the collywobbles, can you? I've never heard that term.
What are you even saying? When you say the woman who dropped dead outside on the street, do you mean Miss Green?
Because Miss Green, who was stabbed by the knife, and Mr. Shakespeare, who was poisoned last night, are both very much alive still.
For
Somehow.
some reason.
For now. Yes, well, so is that blasted convict's curse, it seems. Personally, I should be quite content with such
He
lodgings.
speaks.
A bath, a toilet, a fireplace, a fascinating history. Why, it sounds like the lap of luxury. I'm not so
A
sure
man
about that.
died. No.
You're annoying. Well,
You're
there's no
annoying.
bath or toilet included, and no fireplace either. But you do look out for your tenants, don't you?
No.
By watching the rise and fall of the flames in your gas lamps up here? Yes, never hurts to keep an eye on things, in case there are many mishaps or such like. Sure, I think I had your mishap already, sir. Oh, man.
Oh man, I cracked
That's
myself up.
not helpful, Mr. Sholmes. Hater. Forgive me. The words came to my
Hater.
lips. Oh my god.
You're a fucking
Your
hater.
lodgings and your lodgers. Some fishy fellow from the Far East and a
Don't
failed
slurp
actor.
that.
Yeah, but questionable character, eh? There's no need for that, Mr. Gyarados.
That's right.
A
Mr.
woman.
Natsume is in no way fishy.
But you're annoying.
I'm
Sure.
going to kill you.
He's undeniably peculiar, however. Is it right that he took the vacancy immediately after the previous tenant passed away? Yes, that's right. I asked the estate agents to find someone and he popped up the very same day. Never come across a chap so keen for a place with background, as it were.
Background.
I don't think it was the room's background he was keen on so much as the cheap rent, actually. Inflation.
So, how long has Mr. Shamspear been lodging under your roof?
Too
I'm
long.
going to raise the prices. That failed actor chap? Oh, of course. Yes, it's been 3 months now. Quite sure of it. Only 3 months? It's quite new here too, then. Sure. And what do you owe your certainty in that regard, Mr. Gyarados? If I might ask. Well, it was that Selden scoundrel as it happens. Selden? The convict, you mean? Fuck. Selden and Shamspear have some kind of connection, then? I don't know, let's talk about it.
Oh, okay. Your lodgers. Your lodgings.
I said that.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
The convict chap Selden passed away in the clink 3 months ago now, you see. Some malady or other. Wow.
Yes, we've seen the report from the newspaper at the time.
From the image,
I
he
almost
looks
said it the
ugly.
line. What?
I said from the image, he looks ugly. Damn it, you can't even read or look at the image. Does he have a...
What the fuck?
Damn it, he doesn't have a profile either.
Yeah, but I can see. Yeah, he looks like a thumb.
Well, it was only 3 days later that the tragedian showed his face. The actor fellow. Really? Yes, I remember it quite distinctly. Hi. 'Tis small, this world we inhabit. Prithee, landlord, hear my request.
Give me
I,
house.
the humble Shamspear, do desire to take thy room on the middle floor, offered erewhile for rent. Terribly sorry and whatnot, but that won't be fucking possible.
I hate you.
I already have a lodger on the middle floor. Ground floor room's vacant, though. Nothing can be made out of nothing. Let me repeat mine will unto thee. Those curls must be muffling your ears. The room on the middle floor is taken. It's the ground floor or nothing. Fuck you. Very well. We have an accord. Glad to hear it. Welcome to Briar Road. No, a Shakespeare dance to celebrate! Oh my god.
I love that stupid dance. He's not doing anything.
He's just literally jumping.
I know.
When I heard in court today, it sounds like the chap was thieving gas. And he was 3 months in arrears with the event rent too. Yes, the fellow was a bally player, alright. What an asshole. Anyway. Thank you for your condor.
Candor.
Candor,
Yo, Kanda.
Mr. Gyarados. I guess I'm grateful. By way of appreciation, allow me to say 1 or 2 words. Fuck you. Give me my robe. Put on my crown. I have immortal longings in me. What? What's happened to you? Oh, Shakespeare, my dear fellow. One of his most famous lines. Did you ever read the play? I wish to divulge my own learning of the subject. For I have a turn for literature too, you know. Perhaps you could turn your attention to more apt lines then? I see. Fascinating. You want to tell me about this?
Who's this guy?
Mr. Gyarados, could I ask you to look at this photograph? What? Oh, no. Is that your son with you there? No, not at all. He was a lodger here once. Duncan Ross was his name. Duncan Ross? I don't see a pun there.
Duncan Ross.
A street photographer happened to be passing, so I asked him to take a shot just for kicks, really.
Was he by any chance the lodger before Mr. Natsume?
No. Yes, that's right. Oh, the young gentleman who died in the room in mysterious circumstances. Wow. It's what Mr. Mustache was waiting for, one might say. Yes, young Duncan lived in the room at the top of the first flight of stairs before the Japanese chap. Would you mind telling us a little more about him? Oh my god. Anyway, he died. Yes, Duncan Ross. Young chap was attending art school. Had to work to pay for it, mind. Moved into the middle floor room about a year ago, after that criminal Selden was arrested. Young students are always on the hunt for rooms with a history behind them. A history of cheap rent, maybe? Yes. Yes, well, anyway, it was one morning about a month ago now. Hadn't quite worked out the old trick of watching the gas lamps to see what my lodgers are up to at the time. So sadly, I was rather tardy to discover what had happened. The smell of gas that alerted me it was.
Great.
Oh. Sure, yes. It's synonymous with the smell of death. I'm an asshole. Called the police straight away, of course, and the officer kicked the door off its hinges. But once we got inside, the old valley collapsed. Because of the gas.
Yeah, and so did
Yes.
that kid. He's fucking dead,
The room
guys.
was full of it, no air at all. The stove must have gone out while the poor chap was sleeping in his bed. So Mr. Ross suffocated to death.
That's crazy.
Of course, the police gave me a sound ticking off because the gas pipes were so old and all that. Can't tell you how much it set me back to have the lot replaced all over the house. But even after you had all that work done, Mr. Natsume says the same thing. That the stove goes out at night, Will cease to sleep in bed. Well, that's the Valley curse, the convict's curse. I've done my duty as a landlord now. Someone's feeling defensive.
This is very interesting.
Huh. Interesting indeed. Ah, that reminds me, actually. Yes? About young Duncan. The night before the poor chap perished. I killed him. He'd been writing a letter of affection to a young lady.
Ooh.
A love letter, you mean?
It was Miss Green.
Oh.
Yes, where did I put it now? Ah, here it is. Left it on my desk.
To my dearest Mrs. Green.
If you'll excuse me. Let me see now. What does it say? To my most beautiful and charming sweetheart, Sholmes.
Shut. That's not what it says, you bastard.
Do you think that we should be reading such a personal piece of correspondence?
Who gives a flying fuck?
Okay.
My dear Mr. Soto, that's precisely why I preface my reading with, if you'll excuse me.
Now I can do anything I want.
I will not excuse you, Mr. Sholmes, no.
Well, I don't listen to
Women.
you. Sadly, he didn't address it, though. So I have no means of delivering the thing. Rather sad, really. I see. That's gonna play on my mind.
But really, the identity of Mr. Ross's sweetheart has no bearing on the case.
They wouldn't bring it up if it didn't, so I'm pretty sure it does.
To think we should leave well alone. Or what the fuck? I think we should leave well alone.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Indeed, the intended recipient's address is missing. However,
I'm going to continue reading this anyway.
there's a name attributed to the man's most beautiful and charming sweetheart.
Mr. Sholmes, please. I've already had to chastise you about this once.
Sholmes don't give a fuck. My undying love to you, my colourful darling. Oh my
I was
god, it is
fucking
all
right,
green.
bro. I was right.
I said Miss Green as a joke. Olive Green? The woman who was plunged into a coma after a knife plunged into her back outside the house 5 days ago? That was a long sentence. Also, that makes sense why she has the photo of him, of Duncan.
Oh, yeah.
The victim of the last
I'm
case
not
Sosky
gonna
son was in court
lie.
for.
They kind of look similar, so I thought that maybe they were
Yeah,
related.
they do look kind of similar. Who regained consciousness only yesterday? Isn't it just a chance her name has come up now? Could it possibly be a mere coincidence?
Mr. Naruhodo, whatever can this mean?
Choo. Reading personal correspondence can have its merits, you say, Mrs. Soto, you idiot.
That means Miss Green is single.
Oh, I'm gonna mingle. Wow.
Dibs.
Okay, can you get out?
No,
I'm gonna
You know.
climb into the cabin.
I've quite had enough of both of you.
Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go back to see Miss Green.
Hey, girl.
So what? A little source told
Oh
me.
my god, please get out of the room.
Oh, now I know why we couldn't do anything here.
Yeah. 22nd February, St. Bartholomew's Hospital Recovery Ward.
Hi.
Hi. Mr. Naruhodo, I've finished speaking with the doctor. It seems Miss Green is well enough to be discharged at last.
They actually said the knife stabbing is terminal. This is good news. But hopefully
How
just
deep
before
was
she
the
leaves.
fucking wound?
What is it?
A rat. Oh.
What the hell?
What, is she poisoning herself?
Miss Green? Is this supposed to be like a Romeo and Juliet kind
I
of story?
think it is. They were obviously talking about Shakespeare too.
Ooh.
Bro,
What
she's
was
gonna
that?
die.
She-
This is crazy. Suicide? In Ace Attorney?
She clearly just hit something behind her back.
Bro.
Girl!
No.
One moment, I'll be with you in a jiffy.
Glug, glug, glug.
No, let
Are
me
you just
take
gonna
this.
leave it there?
I guess.
Oh, hello everyone. What are you all doing here? The doctor has said I can be discharged, so I'm just getting my things together,
sure taking a
i.e.
long
putting
time.
rat poison in my throat. Miss Green, what were you just doing?
Oh, you know.
Drinking water. Oh, nothing really.
That's a lie.
I was just about to take some medicine the doctor prescribed for me, that's all.
Well, we were hoping to have another quick chat with you, if that's all right.
Yo, can I have some of that? I've been out of a really awful cold lately.
I don't really have
Sholmes would
anything
definitely
else to
drink
tell
that.
you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. She's definitely behaving strangely. Let's see if we can't coax something out of her.
We could literally coax something out of her by smelling whatever is in that bottle.
Yeah. It's wonderful news that you're going to be discharged, Miss Green.
Oh yes, Ollie. Thank you. Once people are better,
Battle.
the hospital staff don't want them lingering in wasted space. Not people like me, anyway. So I don't think I should keep anyone waiting. I probably shouldn't stand around and chat. Gotta die.
She certainly doesn't seem to be in the mood to talk. That's for sure. Oh, actually.
What,
All
Dad?
right, I'm taking a look at this. This is the bottle that Miss Green was just about to drink from when we arrived.
Yes, she looked rather preoccupied, didn't she?
Perhaps it's very bitter. I can't stand bitter medicine.
I suppose that could be it.
In fact, whenever a doctor prescribes me medicine for a number of days, I always take it all at once. That's a horrible
What?
idea.
Oh no!
Well, if you have to take something you don't like, it's best just to get it all out of the way in one go, isn't it? How are you not
What?
dead?
How are you alive?
Oh dear. And I thought it was Miss Green I should be worrying about in the moment.
Down one. I see.
That doesn't...
This is the card that Miss Green was looking at so intently before, isn't it?
I think that's a love note, and I think that's poison.
Yeah.
Mr. Naruhodo, we shouldn't be peeking at a young woman's private effects.
Well, you know what? Now we'll give it to the
you know
rat.
what? Fuck him.
Maybe the rat can read it. Right. I should say peeking for a gentleman's effects only.
You mustn't do that either.
Fuck you. Maybe you, Mrs. Sato, shouldn't be peeking into a young man's mind either, huh?
I do what I want.
Listen to that. I haven't had enough of your attitude. Hey, so, your man.
Yo, look at your man.
Miss Green, we were hoping to ask you about someone. Mr. Duncan Robb.
Uh-oh.
You knew him, didn't you?
Oh.
That is definitely poison. Oh no, I'm so sorry. The bottle of medicine fell down when she did.
Dude, okay, this is my guess. The rat's gonna come over and be like, ooh, and then die.
Oh, Miss Green, are you all right?
I'm all left. Anyway, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to startle you like that. My bad.
My bad.
No, it's all right. I just wasn't expecting it. But how do you know about Duncan?
We'd say that.
We didn't.
Mr. Ross has been writing a letter when he passed away. Had been. He's dead. The landlord found it in his room. It was a very personal letter. To you.
What?
And you did bring it. It was at the art school. That's where I met Duncan, a year ago now. He was working to fund his studies. He dreamt of becoming a professional artist one day.
Never saw that worked out for him.
Now he's dead.
And the two of you became
I wouldn't know how
romantically
to
involved.
respond. Just, well, we know how that worked out for him. Miss Green. Yeah, he fucking died. I wouldn't know how to respond.
I
like
know. I'd be like,
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, that's right. We were very much in love. We were engaged. Whoa!
that. Wow.
Damn, that sucks. Sorry, girl. We were engaged to be married, actually.
That's why he decided to move into a cheaper room to save money for the wedding, and then he fucking died.
And that's what led him to Mr. Gyarados?
That sucks.
Yes, he told me he'd found the worst but cheapest room in the entire East End. And then, 1 month ago, that's when it happened. We're so terribly sorry, Miss Green.
I wonder if she tried to... Wait, no. That would make zero sense. I was like, what if she tried to kill Mr. Gyarados?
What the
And then it ended up going to Shamspear instead, but it was meant for Mr. Gyarados.
I am curious what her whole role in this is going to be, though.
I know.
Because they wouldn't have her here for no reason.
Okay, secretly, I think that she was trying to kill Mr. Gyarados and forgot which one it was.
I mean, this is the thing. There's so many different, like, I feel like we're not very close to figuring out who attempted to poison Mr. Shamspear at all. And, like, the possible possible suspects, I think, are the Gasman, the owner of the company, Mr. Gyarados for whatever reason, or Miss Green, which also wouldn't make any sense. Like, there's 4 suspects, but a lot of them, I don't understand how or why they would even do that.
Poor Miss Green. Yeah, I'm really trying to narrow this shit down. It kind of feels like there's like 3 separate investigations going on at the same time.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, usually in the second investigation day, they usually give you a ton of information. I feel like we haven't gotten anything.
I think...
Like, we figured out what happened with the gas meter, because, you know, how he was basically stealing it. But then, like, we have the investigation of what happened with, like, the open lead with Duncan Ross and Miss Green, but it's like, they don't feel connected at all to, like, what the case currently is. This is weird.
Interesting.
She looks desperately sad. I'm starting to think that's just her look. But now I see that she has every reason to feel the universe is against her.
What's that key?
Yeah, I also wonder what that key is.
So, here's my thought. And it might be super outlandish. My thought is that key is to...
Oh wait, wasn't there a box? Wait, no, the box, we already opened it. It was empty.
My thought is that key is to Duncan's room. And she was able to get in there and mess with the box. And, I don't know, try and fucking kill whoever's in there? I don't know. For some reason, I feel like she is responsible for someone's attempted murder.
Maybe.
As, like, a revenge plot.
There's so many things that I just have questions for. Like these handprints on the wall. I still don't know what the point is with that. I don't know why they're bringing up Selden. Selden clearly has something to do with this case. This hidden photograph with Duncan. And then Olive Green's relation to everything. And Duncan's relation to everything here.
Yeah. Well, Duncan's relation to everything is he's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways.
I do hope you won't think I'm being rude, but can you get out? Would you mind leaving me in peace now? I have to leave the hospital soon.
You've been doing that for the past day. Oh, I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to hold you up.
Coral, you were trying to kill yourself.
We'll be on our way.
Whoa, Mr. Naruhodo.
It's not a hodo. You were right. The rat is dead.
I knew it!
Surely you're not about
I
to
was
leave?
like, why else would there just be a random rat here and you can do nothing with the rat?
Quite out of the question. What? Mr. Sholmes, I didn't realize you were here.
Y'all, the rat, the
Well,
rat.
of course I was, my dear fellow. Watching telling from the shadows as always. I've watched the rat kill itself. Well, make your presence known next time.
He turns around. No, Squeakers.
Squeaker, no. Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
No, Remy.
My bad. Wait, no. Sholmes would definitely be
He
the
would
one that's
definitely
like,
call him Ratatouille.
yeah, the rat's name is Ratatouille, and then Ryunosuke
No,
would be like,
fucking
it's
idiot.
called Remy.
Mr. Sholmes, what's this about?
Something which occurs to me with some regularity, Mr. Soto, is this. Why do detectives insist on such an ex post factum modus operandi? Why solve a case after it's happened, instead of preventing a case before it happens? That is what happens. That's what sets a great detective apart.
Bro, wait. That makes no fucking sense.
What do you
Just
mean?
prevent it from happening in the first place, we wouldn't be in this mess. You're right. Why didn't I think of that?
There's a case waiting to happen under our very noses, Mr. Naruhodo. The poison! So let us avert disaster. Let us prevent this case from ever happening with nothing but careful observation. Alright. All the clues you need are set before you. You need only look, and you cannot fail to see.
Yay.
Yay.
You can do it, Mr. Naruhodo. I know you can. Don't look behind me.
And I guess we'll have to see what it is, even though we know what it is, in the next episode.
You know what's really awkward, though? How the hell do you bring that up to someone? Hey, I noticed that rat died with the poison, or sorry, the medicine you were about to take. Any thoughts about that? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
she's fucking, like, in a terrible spot right now, mentally. How do you even bring that up?
Yeah, damn, this is gonna run deeper than I thought. So next time on the Great Ace Attorney Resolve, we're gonna go investigate. I mean, we know it's poison. We know that Miss Green was gonna try and off herself. But how does it tie into the grand scheme of things? So as always, if you all enjoyed and want to show some love and support for the series and the channel, you know what to do. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you all in the next episode.